Hey everybody, Chris here. Dogecoin. Good things come to those who wait. What do I mean by that? I'm going to explore that in this video. Had a good week away from Boston. Certainly was nice to kind of relax. I can never get away from the crypto world though. Crypto 24/7 worldwide. No matter where you are, as long as you can connect to Wi-Fi, you can keep up with what's going on. But overall, Dogecoin had a pretty good week, and I'll show you that in the charts what I'm looking at with Dogecoin versus other coins, because Dogecoin's doing all right. First, there was the news that Elon Musk has this big stake in Twitter and is on the Twitter board. What does that have to do with Dogecoin? Well, I talked a little bit about that in my last video, and that there's this talk about having Dogecoin as a tip bot directly integrated into Twitter. And if anyone can make that happen, it's certainly Elon Musk. And with the seat on the board and his big stake, we could see that happening. So there's a lot of excitement about Dogecoin there. Of course, Dogecoin got shorted down. But then there's this Tesla, the Gigafactory rodeo down in Texas that Elon Musk had this week. And having fun with these drones, making a face of the Doge in the sky. That would have been awesome to see. Elon's having fun, certainly, but we know that he supports Dogecoin. And it isn't all just Elon Musk, but certainly having that understanding of what Dogecoin is as this decentralized finance currency, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense to me. And how Dogecoin can actually be used better than other cryptocurrencies as actual currency. Good things come to those that wait means that we're still waiting to see what happens as Dogecoin continues to be integrated. And I don't just mean hold, because you don't just want to buy a bunch of Dogecoin and hold it. I think we still want to continue to use it as currency. But you're saying, oh, but if I, spend a bunch and then the price goes up, I'm going to miss out. Well, yeah, you can spend some, but then buy some more Dogecoin and replace your stash that you just spent. You can do that. Continue to use Dogecoin as currency and then replenish your supply along the way. That's the best way to really use Dogecoin right now. Eventually, it can all be digital assets. It can all be crypto. But right now, you still have to buy on exchanges. And then when we talk about exchanges, it's like, you got to get your coins off the exchanges. So we'll say, well, Chris, what do you mean by that? It's like, well, you buy Dogecoin on an exchange and then you move it. Move it to your Trust wallet. That's what I do. Or Exodus wallet, my other wallet. So I've got these big wallets and I can use the Dogecoin out of those wallets to buy things, to transfer things, to tip people with. That can all happen directly out of the wallet, not sitting on an exchange somewhere. Because that's what Barry Silbert and his fans do. All of his buddies, they borrow the Dogecoin to short Doge. We don't like that. But Barry also had an interesting comment about this week as well, in that he thinks that with tax season in the United States coming to a close this week, that there has been a lot of selling that he's been seeing in crypto. People need to pay their tax bill. If you had a good year last year and you got to pay taxes, you got to use something to pay those taxes. And if everything is wrapped up in crypto, you got to sell a little crypto in order to pay the tax on whatever profits you made last year. So he says there's about a week more of that. And yeah, I can get that. I can see that. So let's take a look at the charts and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start by looking at the Dogecoin chart here on the 30-minute, but I've zoomed it out so I can see the whole week on the 30-minute. We see the big spike in Dogecoin with Elon's Twitter announcement, and then followed by a secondary spike when it was announced that he was going to be on the board. This was first his big stake and then on the board. And then it got shorted down, and you see the shorts, and the shorts come down. There's also this other chart that shows the actual shorting of Dogecoin, which is this one. And we saw this huge spike come up in shorting of Dogecoin. And so the Dogecoin price gets pushed down when that happens. And that's just the way Doge goes. Big spike, and then it gets shorted down. But it wasn't only just that, because you look at this chart of Doge, but then you look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was up here at 47,000 and just traded down during the week. And that downwards trading broke 45,000, 44.5, some other people had as support. And it went down below that support and continued trading down through the week. So now it's at 42.5. Bitcoin at 42.5 isn't great. And that, in turn, pulled the whole market down. If we look at coin market cap and we look for the week, Bitcoin down 9%, Ethereum down 8%, BNB down 5%, XRP 9%. Look at Solana down 20% for the week. Where's Doge? Doge is pretty much even for the week. That's not bad compared to all these others that were going down. Doge is doing okay. That's what I mean. It's like Doge is still 12th. I mean, look at Polkadot down 16%, Avalanche 17% down. So that trading of Doge, even though it had the big spike and got shorted down, the shorting and the drop in overall price wasn't as bad as all these other cryptos. So that's just what I'm looking at. Doge, that overall trading here, it isn't bad. I mean, it did trade down here just about to 14 cents, but then, continues to then recover and trade back up. So that 14 cents right now appears to be this new bottom. And I can draw a line here. I'll make a new support line here because that's kind of what I see right here. It's about 14.05, I guess. So that's going to be a new support line for Doge, I think, and I'll be watching that. Hopefully it doesn't go back down and retest it, but over the weekend trades back up. But we'll see how that goes. But that's the overall chart I'm looking at on Doge and the overall market. So Dogecoin trading forward, I think once we get past April 16th, we're going to possibly see some upwards movement of Doge again. We saw that last year. Of course, there were terrific spikes last year, but we could see that again this year. Still waiting to see what happens on April 20th. That is Tesla's earnings announcement. And they might announce that they've got a stash of Doge. Elon knows going to play little tricks and has a lot of fun. There'll probably be some kind of Doge thing associated with that. Now, I don't want to get all hyped up about 420 Doge Day and all this stuff because we saw that happen last year and Doge Day ended up being a bust. But that was just one day out of about 3 or 4 weeks of tremendous trading of Dogecoin. So don't look at just the little thing. It's the bigger picture. And that's what I'm talking about. Good things come to those who wait. Waiting on Dogecoin, it's all right. Because Dogecoin isn't going anywhere. Dogecoin is fine. Overall crypto markets, yeah, there's still a little FUD and uncertainty, interest rates, the overall stock market, still not doing well. That eventually could turn around and that could help crypto, but crypto's going to be battling that for a bit. So we're still kind of in this tenuous stage. But that's where the markets are now. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Dogecoin and trading. What are you doing with your Doge? Give the video a like. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.